The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions.
You went into student government?
No, I know. Hold on, let me explain. So my friends were running, like, literally running student government. They were like the president, vice president, and higher ups. And so I went to them and I was like, hey guys, like, we need to talk about this. And they're like, we understand that it has some points. I'm like, y'all do realize that this is like the worst food of all time, right? And they're like, I know. And I'm like, y'all, like, and I'm like, look, I'm only saying this because I've had to deal with it before. Have y'all talked to like the higher ups about this? And they're like, yeah. Like, do they have these concerns too? And they were like, yeah. And I was like,
the student government. He stormed in with the two push doors, like, poof. We gotta do something about this.
No, let me explain. Let me explain. So my friends were.
Come on, man.
No, like I said,
for a second. Hold on.
Please let me explain. So like I said, since my friends were running, I was like, hey, look, like, what's going on with this whole thing? And they were like,
just barged in.
Said,
well, that is the most Karen move.
Angry. I went to the.
That is the most Karen move I done ever, for good reason.
He said every syllable.
I never heard of.
He said every syllable of government. He said government.
Governor.
Like I said, I went to my. Y'all go ahead.
It's lagging, Walter. People think that people ended talking, but they weren't. So keep going.
No, what I'm saying is, like, I went to talk to, like, my buddies. I was like, what's going on with this? I was like, I've had I grew up with Chartwells as like a school, like, for school lunches, and this is the worst decision y'all could ever make. And I was like, I understand that's not really your decision, but like, y'all do have, like, y'all, like, they say, hey, if people have things to say, come to y'all. So I was like, I'm going to my friends, and they're like, we know we've had a lot of complaints about it. I'm like, and the school still going through with it? They're like, yeah, it's a good deal for the school. And I'm like, well, that's a problem. And then, like, a month later, I walked back in, and they were like, "You was right." I was like, "I know I was right."
So they just don't get
student government.
So how bad was their food? Because I got stories about my suppliers. So
it's bad.
Speaking of which, Chris, so there was a story that came out a couple of hours ago. So 2 men arrested after stealing $80,000 worth of frozen crab legs, and
yeah, that seems like a good place to start the show. Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner podcast. My name is Kris Canty. My name is Kris Canty, and Chris Bird is on the show. Sadly, Marcel's back, and we have Walter Quinton. Yeah, so the Pistons have the 5th overall pick. We're gonna start off on a good note.
I'm not gonna lie. The second Marcel started making noise in the group chat, one of my buddies and one of my other group chats was like, "I hate the NBA lottery."
I do too.
Here we go.
It's so stupid.
It's dumb.
Because if y'all remember, with like if you remember after like LeBron left Cleveland the first time, y'all remember that time where it seemed that like Cleveland, for a good 3 out of 5 years, they had the number 1 pick in the draft for a good 3 out of 5 years after he left.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to tell me that was a conspiracy?
No, that's fair.
It's fair.
Y'all remember when?
It is fair. If you're the worst team in the league, then you should be able to have the number 1 pick.
Well, apply that logic to today, and that did not apply.
It could have, because they changed the rules like 4 years ago.
Well, it was stupid that they changed the rule 4 years ago.
They changed the rules. They do a lottery. It's not like the NFL.
We've been conned, hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived, and I feel absolutely besmirched.
That's a big word. That's a big word.
It's horrible.
You didn't use it in the right context, but it's okay.
Why are we using it in the right context today? Dang it.
You said besmirched.
Mark Taylor need to be taken to the gulags. He need to be taken to the giant slide. Everybody at the NBA Players Association, with the exception of Draymond Green. They can all go to the Giant slide. Everybody needs their license revoked.
Yeah. Speaking of the NBA,
I won't whoop
five
right now.
5 major coaching firings. So let's just get it out. Okay, 4 out of 5. Dwayne Casey from Detroit. He was a D coach, but the team's decision to get rid of him was an A+ decision.
It was an A++.
He's still in the area.
He's not coach anymore, and that's great.
As long as he's not the coach, see, he's a good guy.
Promotion,
just not the best coach,
and he's still.
And I'm okay with that.
He's supposed to. He got promoted,
and he still washes the frosting off the frosted Cheerios. That's how bad he was.
Oh, the frosted.
Damn, I haven't seen frosted Cheerios in a minute. Are they good?
I'm gonna still make those. I'm kind of still made. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't seen the blue box in a minute. I said blue box. The blue box in a minute.
The fact of the matter is, Detroit Pistons were not going to pay someone who was doing absolutely nothing. We've already done that for years. So
we've done it since 2008. What do you mean?
That's
wait a minute.
It's been 15 years.
Wait a minute. Speaking of sports. What was the worst era of coaching in the last 20 years? Matt Patricia or Stan Van Gundy?
Neither.
Matt Patricia.
Neither.
No, I will say Stan Van Gundy because Stan Van Gundy had a tendency to get thrown out of games.
Stan Van Gundy went to the playoffs.
All right.
But he also started yelling at refs for no reasons.
Hey, he's true. Stan Van Gundy's better than Matt Patricia.
Wait, if you're saying in the last 10 years, Marcel, then honestly, but yeah, Patricia, because I would say Jim Schwartz.
No, Jim Schwartz. We went to the playoffs with Jim Schwartz.
We did go to the playoffs with Schwartz.
I'm gonna give him a pass.
Jim Schwartz got us to the playoffs and got us like.
Stan Van Gundy had literally the best Pistons team assembled since 2008.
Not to mention he let.
No, yeah, he did. I can't in front. He did.
Not to mention he let Blake Griffin finesse us with that fake ass injury of his.
No. That wasn't Stan's fault. That was Blake being Blake saying that. He's like I'm not trying to play here.
Y'all pay me $37 million to sit down.
Right. He's like, I came back to he's in practice be like, I got some back spasms going on. I'm gonna go to the bench. I'm gonna go and sit down.
That's what I do. Shit.
My man didn't my man had the Cartiers on when I had the Buffys on. My man was just chilling. He was like this.
Speaking about chilling, the Bucks were chilling up at top, and then they fired their head coach, Mike Budenholzer.
Oh my god,
Mike Boozle, big booze.
Around the same time, his brother died in the car crash.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's cold.
So he was a B coach,
just like Milwaukee.
And then the coach's decision to get rid of him after they lost in the first round, even though you win some, you lose some, that was a bad decision on the.
Hey, any team's going to be happy to get him. At least with that coach, he got some kind of ring.
I mean, he got one.
He got one.
Yeah.
That's more. That's
he got a championship.
On the resume.
You're not gonna get a championship every time you go to the playoffs.
Exactly.
Of course
exactly.
not. You'll be lucky with one championship if you can. Shoot.
That's what I'm saying.
The Phoenix. Oh no. Let's go to Doc Rivers next. Philadelphia 76ers.
Man.
Now the Doc Rivers was an A+ coach
in season.
And I mean either season or playoffs. I mean he's a great coach, but the decision to fire him was an F.
Let me say it right now. James Harden and Joel Embiid cost Doc Rivers his job.
They did.
We're just gonna put that out there.
True.
If you consider in the last 3 years, they've been bounced out the second round each of the last 3 years. Because he's only been head coach there for 3 years. That was literally it. And it felt like it was just starting, but then it ended before it could really take off.
Yeah, people keep on blaming the coach. If you're in the NBA, the coach don't even matter. You're getting paid $30 million to play basketball. It's your fucking job.
We still don't know what the head coach for the Lakers was 2 years ago. That's how good that team was.
Who was his coach? It was Vogel, right?
It was somebody.
It was Vogel, wasn't it?
Hey, let me put this out there.
Wait a second.
Wait. Let me put this out there. James Harden's numbers in the fourth quarter from games 5 through 7. 0 for 6 from games 5 through 7. 0 points scored from games 5 through 7 in this last playoff series.
Ain't no way.
He didn't score any points?
He didn't score not 1 point from games 5 through 6 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, we got cut. We gotta reduce his check.
No way.
Wait. I'm gonna put in the chat to prove because this is an actual stat.
You're not worth $40 million no more.
And Ben Simmons was up all night watching that series.
And he got no reason to talk to anybody.
No,
he has no right to talk to anybody.
Speaking about no right to talk about anybody. The Toronto Raptors fired Nick Nurse.
New Detroit Pistons coach.
I didn't really get that one.
I got it because he was a trash coach. He was a C coach. He was a C coach at best.
Okay.
Doesn't Doc Rivers have like a streak of losing in the
Marcel? Doc Rivers has lost 10 game 7s.
That's what I'm saying.
In NBA history.
That's what I'm saying. And people questioning.
That's not a coach. That's not the coach's fault.
Because sometimes we don't look at the players. We don't look at the players who's actually playing.
The only thing that I hear when I heard Doc Rivers' name is when Jamie Foxx clowned him and he was like, he came out the womb sounding that hoarse. Like that.
He did.
That's the only thing I can think about now is just, damn it, man.
I want to play. Put it in the hoop.
That many?
I mean, it's one of those things with Doc Rivers. I mean, like honestly, like the man's a great coach, but at some point in time, you gotta be looking at your players and be like, hey, look, is it the coach's fault or is it the player's fault? Because if my MVP is out there, being a construction worker and putting the bricks on Pennsylvania Avenue or so, and if I got a guy who's a former league MVP whose name is Harden,
both of them are former MVPs. You got Embiid, and Embiid was this year, and James Harden was a few years ago.
Exactly, and not only that, but you got James Harden, who is as overrated as they come, who folded like an IHOP omelet in the fourth quarter. So when am I going to actually put the blame on my players? So it's pretty appropriate that his name is Harden because he should be wearing a hard hat because of all those bricks he's putting up at the construction plant. Mm-hmm. Like the man just looked like a
construction plant.
At the construction site. You've been a long day at the construction site, y'all. I mean, it's just bad. It's just bad. All right. Basketball.
So speaking of really bad firings, Phoenix Suns, Monty Williams.
I don't know why they fired him.
It was enough. I thought it was stupid.
He was an A+ coach, and the decision to fire the decision to fire him was
enough. F.
Come on to Detroit. Come on to Detroit.
Go on over. Come on.
Hey, if he could do what he did with the Suns, bro, that's a win in my book.
We get Monty Williams and Mike Budenholzer as coach, as an assistant coach. We in business, baby. And see if Rip Hamilton is doing anything. We good.
We need a time machine. We need to bring back Prime Rip.
I didn't like that fight. I didn't like that fight by Phoenix. I thought it was pretty. I thought it was a contradiction of what they were of the culture that they were building, because quite honestly, like, you can't blame the coach if your star players are falling up short. Mm-hmm. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm. You were MVP.
It's the same thing that happened last year. The same thing that happened last year.
Yeah.
You were MVP for a reason. Now you gotta prove it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, not only that, but see, this is not just a big stain. This is not just even a bigger stain on Chris Paul's legacy. This is a really big stain on Kevin Durant's legacy. As if it weren't already enough. It's a huge red flag.
Is it really a stain on his legacy? He's only been there less than 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, he was injured. He was injured for like first quarter of the season.
He was injured, and then you have Chris Paul, who's also old as hell. Then you got Devin Booker, and they're not ready for this. They're not ready for the spotlight without a superstar, without a sidekick.
Considering how Kevin Durant kind of basically forced his way out of Brooklyn, and force himself over to Phoenix. And so,
no, he needs to get out. He needs to get out of Brooklyn because that was just a toxic situation.
No, you go from a toxic situation to a situation where you have a Hall of Fame point guard, you have an All-Star caliber all NBA.
Who they go against? Who they go against, Kris? Who they go against, Kris?
Okay, yeah, they went against Denver. Okay.
No. They went against Nikola Jokic and the Detroit Pistons. That's who they went against.
And more and more about this firing, I kind of feel like that Devin Booker deserves a hell of a lot better.
Hold on, Marcel. Bruce Brown, which I didn't think I would even hear his name again, got TV time on TNT. Like how you leave Detroit, you become a star. You leave Detroit, you become a star.
That's not just with basketball, fam.
That's everything.
That's everything.
That's everything.
Right.
That's everything, man. But yeah.
They're like Bruce Brown.
You know what, honestly? You know, Kris, and this may sound crazy. I think Coach Tibbs from the Knicks, I think he might get fired by the end of the week.
Really?
Because it's New York.
Yeah, they were.
This is what they do.
Talking out Julius Randle.
This has been the best season for the Knicks in 10 years. And
Julius Randle, they're going to send him all to Taiwan to play with Dwight Howard.
Shanghai Sharks,
Brooklyn gonna whoop the whole state. Gonna whoop his ass.
All right. We're moving on to the world sports. They have a listing of the highest paid athletes under 25 years old.
Soccer.
Under 25.
No, Marcel. Number 5 is Luka Doncic. Dallas Mavericks, $47.2 million.
Yeah, Mark Cuban knows how to pay their. Say what you want about Mark Cuban, but he knows how to pay his players. That's for damn sure.
That is true. That he does.
Yeah, only gets.
And he seems like so much fun to hang around with.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like he could be, but
he could be. He might be one of those rich people. Be like, yeah, I have 3 black friends.
And we're not just talking about Shark Tank.
Right. Number 3, we have Erling Haaland from Manchester City.
See, now that name alone suggests he plays soccer.
He's Norwegian. 52 million.
It sells IKEA furniture.
No, IKEA's from Sweden.
Bro, IKEA is definitely Swedish.
It's in the color blue and yellow. 52 million from Manchester City for the English Premier League. That's a lot of money. Number 3 is Max Verstappen. I don't know how to say his last name.
Is that a hockey player?
No, he is a Formula 1 racer.
Oh yeah,
that's fair. Y'all forgot F1 racers make so. There is so much drama in the F1 world right now. It's actually stupid.
What's going on? They added a right turn.
The venue, no. That's NASCAR. No. The F1 races, they sit there and go, hey, you know what sounds good? Let's put an 80-degree turn on the corner where you're going 100. No, on the corner where you're going 180 miles an hour, and you go.
You know what? No, wait. You know what, Walter? You know what they need in Formula 1? You know those Hot Wheel sets you get at Toys R Us? That loop. They need that loop. They need the loop,
bro. That's gonna be the next Hot Wheels movie. I swear to God.
No, have y'all ever actually sat down and watched like an F1 race?
I have. They're all right.
I can't do it.
It's one of those things.
Unless it's Lewis Hamilton, then yeah, I ain't watching.
I like Leclerc.
Unless it's Lightning McQueen on cars, but I can't.
No, I like Leclerc personally. But like it's one of those things.
Of course,
look, man, they go 200, like 150, 200 miles an hour, and they'll sit there and be like, we don't know how he crashed. It's like maybe he was going.
Maybe he's going too damn fucking fast.
And if they do, it'd be quick as fuck.
And a car that quite literally looks like a mini rocket. Like
it's like a bobsled.
Hey man. It's real simple, you know.
F1 is just
they're just not in the right army. Now, Kris, what's the right army that they need to be in?
I'm in the Lord's army. Yes,
sir.
Formula F1 is basically just classy car. That's all it is.
Hey, when they come back to Detroit in like July or August, whenever they come to Detroit, we should go.
What, Formula 1?
Yeah, the F1 races. They used to race on Belle Isle.
I thought you mean the Grand Prix in June?
Right.
Well, right. That's still Formula One racing though.
I know, yeah, but it's downtown.
How much though? Because
I don't know.
Do they still
do the hydroplanes?
Ain't cheap.
That is like the top tier white sports. So I don't know.
Over golf? Over the Kentucky Derby?
Golf is up there, but Formula One is like a different. It's like God tier.
Over horse racing?
When it comes to
that's like no.
That's a gambler's paradise right there. Come on.
What about hydroplane races? Do they still do those downtown?
Fam, I put $5 on a horse. That motherfucker lost like a mug.
He was 2 clops down from retirement. Damn.
I was like John Candy in Cool
Runnings. From retirement.
I was like John Candy in Cool Runnings. Like, no tumbleweed. Good tumbleweed. No.
But when you do hit it big, when you get like that, like $5, your horse wins, and you get like $250,000.
Hey man,
you gotta leave incognito.
I don't know if they actually know that they're racing.
The horses?
Yeah, the horse. I don't know. I don't think they know that they're racing.
Oh, bro, they're being traveled around the world. Wait. You got to do.
Okay, wait. So I'm looking on StubHub right now. So the tickets for the Grand Prix on Friday. Ironically, on my birthday.
You got a June birthday?
Yes, he does. Sadly.
Yeah, sadly.
Hey, what the fuck is wrong with a Gemini birthday?
We ain't got time for that. Continue.
We ain't got time. Let's go. Move on. But how much were the prices? How much were the tickets?
Section Grandstand 9, row 21. One person.
All right.
Anybody want to take a guess?
Just tell us what it is.
Say like 800 at least.
530.
Oh, I can do that. I mean, I can't, but like, ooh.
I'll be getting down there at 5:30. Time wise, I ain't paying.
Bro, you might as well just hang around the party garage and just watch.
They're gonna be like, "Sir, where's your ticket?" I'll be like, "What ticket? I don't got a ticket."
Wait. Section Grandstand 3A, row 11 on StubHub, almost 1,100.
How far?
Yeah, because the race is like in the city now. They're going around downtown.
Yeah, because they took it off. They took it just off the island. But I remember when it was just on the island. I remember that. I remember the hydroplane races because we used to go down and watch the boats.
Yeah.
Damn. Do they still do that?
Yeah. They do that. They usually do it the week after or the week before the Grand Prix. But yeah.
All right.
Number 2, we have Kyler Murray, $70.5 million.
That
Arizona Cardinals. They paid him that much to lose.
And guess what? They're stuck with him because ain't nobody gonna take that contract.
No.
And they were forced to pay him in the first place. They were forced to pay him. They had to.
He's gonna be like mowing grass in Miami Gardens with Josh Rosen in about 2 years.
God damn.
Nah. I'm gonna be trying to. He's like one of those kids that you'll find at the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And they're like just coming up with the little blue T-shirt and everything. And like, hey guys, this is Kyler Murray. Oh no, I'm not a celebrity.
Kyler Murray. No, you know what he is? He's a poor man's Russell Wilson.
Hey,
no.
Russell Wilson is a poor man's Russell Wilson.
Hey, real quick. Friday, June 2nd is Comerica Free Day. So grandstands 1 to 9 at the Grand Prix will be free with general admission. As first come, first serve.
What are they gonna do? Race? What are they gonna do?
Oh, you're gonna have some people fighting for them seats, man.
A Dodge Neon versus what's the Need for Speed car?
Oh my god!
The Eclipse. The Eclipse.
The what?
The Mitsubishi Eclipse.
The Mitsubishi. Yep.
The fact that you got Dodge Neon as a racing car, I ain't even seen about.
Man, that car didn't go nowhere. That car didn't go nowhere, Marcel.
Hey, Chris, I don't understand where you got $500 from because I'm looking at like the Detroit or like the Grand Prix website and I'm looking at 125 at most.
Because you ain't in the premiere.
Okay?
You're not in the rich people seats.
You in general, we look for champagne and fishtails.
That's the same. That's the same with me being here in Indiana and knowing that the Indy 500 is in like a couple weeks or so. Like those. That's
Man,
the
fuck
one
the Indy 500.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I will go to the Indy 500 at least once.
I'll go just to see cars go in a circle, but it's okay.
I would go. Would anyone love to go to the Kentucky Derby or like any other horse race?
Yes, absolutely. I want to go to the Derby. I want to go to the Preakness. I want to go to the Belmont. I would like to go watch.
I'll go to the Kentucky Derby.
We will feel
out of. I'll go there once.
I'll go every year. So I can bet on. I have all the tickets, the bets and stuff. I'll be like, all right, that horse is done.
Loki, you know what place I would go to? Loki, I would go to the Masters at least once.
Fuck golf.
Hey,
I mean,
I go to the Masters too. I like the Masters.
Yeah, you can watch it on CBS.
I like to see the miss.
I watch it on CBS like the rest of the people.
I like to see the miss.
The thing about that,
you can watch a miss on TV.
The problem with golf and baseball is that they cater to an older audience, and that older audience is dying out very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to do something to quicken the game. Baseball put a few rules in it, but it's going to be like a longer time for it to like.
Baseball's a little better now because they shortened the time up and they changed the rules.
Yeah, exactly. but the players are happy with the rules.
Yeah,
so like the new rules.
I like it.
I like the new rules because now a game is like 2.5 hours instead of 4.
If I'm gonna go spend some time at the baseball park, I'm gonna go spend 3-4 hours. I don't have a problem doing that.
Oh, hell no! Baseball is the most boring sport ever. If you're watching,
I love baseball, but if I'm on my phone just watching YouTube videos while a game is going on, you lost my attention. And plus, I really ain't trying to see no old man break his hips while screaming that was a foul ball. All right,
I'll sit there with a giant beer and some peanuts and like a hot dog and just watch the game.
When they sell those hot cinnamon peanuts with the pecans,
those are.
Marcel's over having an orgasm. It's all right.
Look, if you ever had like hot peanuts and cashews and just rotate
fresh out of the roaster, yes, I have.
Yeah, they're called roasted peanuts. Roasted almonds. Oh man,
they would sell those at like hay rides during the fall. They'd be
that's amazing.
Yeah, those are pretty damn good.
Speaking of pretty damn good, the best soccer player in the world. No, killing him, Mbappe. 120 million dollars.
That guy, bro, PSG.
Paris Saint-Germain.
And he's young too.
What did you say, my Chris?
Can you say that number one more time, please?
Kylian Mbappe from Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain from Ligue 1.
Paris Saint-Germain
makes 120 million a year.
And how old is he? 25, 26? He's not
25, I believe.
He's not even 30 yet, man.
Yeah.
All right, but he is definitely one of the best soccer players in the world.
Absolutely.
No, he's the best soccer player in the world.
Nah, he's the best in the world right now. I'm sorry.
If anyone's seen the FIFA Cup like a couple of years ago, Kylian himself has been bailing out that team for a while.
Which team? Paris Saint-Germain or the French national team?
French national.
Marcel, the World Cup was just in December.
No. France won the World Cup in 2018.
In 2018,
that's when
they had a good team. But when
they had to get to this year.
The cup in December, you kind of knew who that like alpha male.
No, we didn't.
Male was.
It was Kylian.
Kylian
Mbappe.
It was Kylian.
He scored the 2 goals at a time in the game.
Right.
That was probably the second best World Cup game I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
second best.
That was the best one I've ever seen.
But PSG itself is a pretty stacked team.
Yeah,
it's a very stacked team. Too bad.
Even better than Netherlands was suspended in 06.
That's okay. That's
not
fair.
To mention
but
that
for it not being like an English Premier team, it is stupidly smacked.
I hate it when people say not English Premier team. English Premier is not even that good. They're just white people that think they're the best.
And not to mention that
Paris, they're not the best.
Not to mention that France is one of if not one of the best like soccer developmental places in the world. So
It's France first for developmental. Then it's I don't know. I think it's
France,
Spain
maybe
first.
France, then
Spain, and then France.
There's actually a Barcelona facility in Miami that trains like their players.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah, they're United States club, whatever it's called. They're developmental.
That was interesting.
Yeah, they have like little camps around the world. They have one in Florida. They have one in, of course, they have one in Barcelona.
Barcelona.
They have one in Brazil too.
Hey, good for him. Definitely. Good for him making his money though. Good for him.
He is making bank.
Bruh. Hey, beware the hoes though, Killian. Beware the French. Hey, you know it, Bird. You know.
I mean, speaking of hoes,
I didn't think you knew.
Speaking of hoes, we have Movie Nights in the D is returning to Campus Martius.
Yes, a wrap.
The two movies that I like highlighted because they were the best ones out of all the movies they listed was Wakanda Forever on June 14th, and Spider-Man No Way Home on July 12th.
Yeah,
No Way Home or
No Way Home. The last one is just came.
So we got tiers. We got 2 tiers coming.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen Black Panther Wakanda yet.
Me neither. I haven't seen it either.
I can't watch it without my dude over there, man. I'm sorry.
Right. Berkeley Days was shut down last weekend because of fights and of claims of there were fake guns on the premises.
White people.
White people, and Berkeley's a lot of black people, so
it's like right next door. No, not next door to.
It's right next to Southfield and Oak Park, so it's going to be a lot of black people.
I was thinking of Hazel Park for some reason.
Right that intersection.
Mm-hmm. And if you listen to my other episode of the sad story of Royal Oak Township, you will see that Berkeley was part of Royal Oak Township.
It's true. Hazel Park is worse than Berkeley combined. Come on now.
I mean, yeah.
Hazel Park is real bad.
Shout out to our listeners in Hazel Park and Berkeley.
Yep, all 2 of them. Whoever lifted the radio.
All right.
Good Lord.
Speaking of lifting things, what is going on with Flint and Grand Rapids with these backpacks, man? They banned backpacks. How do you ban backpacks from school? How are kids gonna get their books to school?
How did they get to that point?
A third grader brought a gun to school, so they decided to ban all backpacks.
Like that's gonna fit something.
Like it's gonna fix anything. Thank you, Christopher.
No, what are they going to carry?
Gonna fit something.
Are they going back to the 30s where they got tighter bolts in the knot and just drag that bitch down? So
it's called hiding a gun in your underpants.
Like seriously, like.
And if you're listening to the show, please don't hide a gun in your underpants. Don't shoot anybody.
Why the hell would a third grader need a gun?
He's seen the garage. He's seen the Jimmy scene.
He saw Rick. He saw Rick.
Like he saw
Ricky shoot Jimmy.
Like someone looked at him around the coloring and just like,
he saw white boy Rick.
Don't call white boy Rick. That's just messed up. He was like this. He was like, with the gun, he was shaking his shit.
Right. He did the opposite. He did the opposite.
Oh my God.
Walter, we were just talking about how a third grader was about to air his school out.
Yeah, I heard it. No,
Chris, he did the opposite on John Moran. He did the opposite John Moran.
No, John Moran was just doing it for show.
John Wick.
This third grader was shooting everybody.
No, so what was that? Have y'all damn, who was it? Y'all ever catch what's the name of that show? The Gabriel Iglesias show? Like his sitcom
yeah.
He has a show.
On Netflix. It's actually really funny. I'm sad I got canceled. But in it he plays a teacher. And one of the things they tackle in one of the early episodes is that situation where they're like clear backpacks. And it was a big thing about how like that's a violation of privacy and all that. And I was like, I understand that, but also like my girlfriend's a teacher and I don't want to get that phone call.
Yeah, no one wants to get that.
But you don't need a clear backpack. It's not going to change anything either.
No, they're not. But it's like how the TSA doesn't actually make anybody safer. It just has that like.
It's the illusion.
It's the illusion of security, safety, and security. It's that. Like, no, it isn't going to make anything better. Hell,
And if they did find anything,
but that's also an illusion of security for people who don't have the security in their schools. There's an illusion of security that you're in a school, you should be safe.
Not to mention you can guns can be made like so small you can hide them like anywhere.
Well, hell, you can 3D print them now. But I mean, and y'all, I'm sure your folks told you this too. But my parents always said, look, if somebody really wants to do some damage, they'll figure out a way to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they figure out a way to do it, but doesn't mean you have to take away people's backpacks and make people wear.
That's the argument there too. It's like, look, I agree with that. Like, it's like I see both sides of that issue because I agree. Like, if somebody wants to do damage, they'll figure out a way to do damage. A clear book bag ain't gonna stop somebody. Kids today are so bold. Somebody would put a gun in their back, like in their clear backpack, and take it to school, knowing everybody can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
It'd be like Rick, be like some.
Yeah, John Wick. John Wick.
Bro, all right. We're moving on to more schools. Let's move to Florida real quick.
Oh fuck!
Can we not? Oh no.
Man. Talk about Florida.
Okay, my favorite governor Ron DeSantis. He's not my favorite. I'm just saying he's my favorite. Just
I have some
to raise people's blood pressure. Governor Ron DeSantis signs a bill to defund diversity, equity, and inclusion programs at public colleges and universities in Florida.
Man, people suck.
So we can't have backpacks, and now we're not being told to.
He does realize that if these schools we're talking about high schools, colleges, and whatnot.
No, public universities and colleges.
Any
that's going
higher education.
Any school district that receives public funding is, But I mean, it's
so now we're teaching kids not to learn about diversity and inclusion, which is going to cause more hate, which is going to cause more gun shootings, which is going to cause. It's just crazy.
It's going to fuck up.
DeSantis does know there are black people in Florida, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of black people in Florida.
I'm saying, but
not just black people. Florida's Florida, right? So you're not going to just have white and black.
South. At some point, when it wants to be, it's a South state.
It's not really. I want to call it a Southern state. I just call it Florida.
It's more swampy than Southern.
I just call it Florida.
But
there's like Southern states, and then there's Florida.
But how many years are we saying that America might have to bail Florida out because of their stupidity?
I don't think we'll bail them out. They want to be free. They're conservative, so they think the state should have their own power.
You did that, bro. For higher universities, no inclusion, no diversity. You know how bad that fucks up the Florida economy and job market? No black student wants to go over there no more, and that has a trickle down effect. So.
Yeah,
Florida lawmakers are just destroying themselves at this point.
No. It's just the governor. It's just the governor.
We know travel might look different these days, but we've got you covered at Away Luggage, even if you're not going that far. Away Luggage's thoughtfully designed suitcases, bags, and accessories offer something for every type of traveler and every type of trip. The perfect suitcases. Shop at Away for suitcases in 3 durable materials. Each one is designed to last for life. They have a limited lifetime warranty. If any part of your suitcase breaks, they will replace it for free. Premium features, including a 4 360 spinner wheels, interior compression system, and a combination lock. Free shipping and returns. They've got you covered for everything you need to get your luggage to you. Start exploring now at awaytravel.com. That is awaytravel.com. Let's travel together.
So imagine you're running from the police, right?
Okay.
First of all, you're running from the police with a police helicopter above you, which is also stupid.
Hey, you can outrun a helicopter. You just gotta go separate time, all right?
No. There was someone who did outrun a police helicopter, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. It ain't
that hard to do.
But these people were driving around downtown. Police helicopter chasing them.
Mm-hmm.
Guess where these niggas want to hide?
In a parking garage.
In the MGM parking garage.
That is
now. If you've ever been in the MGM parking garage, there are cameras on every corner.
Right. How'd you do that?
You and I both know it takes a special.
And guess what? Not only does the police helicopter have infrared vision, they can see your ass.
I just want to say it does indeed take a very special kind of stupid to do that. That's
they'll never find us here. The person in the helicopter was like, they're on level 4, hiding behind a red Chrysler 300.
I know the Detroit Police Department was just sitting down eating popcorn, looking at this fuckery going on, man.
I just read the story and I was like, man, I wish I could have watched this. Laughing.
You talk about a brain fart. Oh my god.
Well, speaking of the opposite of brain farts, Sasha Obama, my favorite Obama, has graduated from USC.
I thought she was going to UM.
Congratulations,
Sasha
Obama.
Congratulations.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Her and Malia's living out there with her because she's screenwriting now.
Yep, I heard. Yeah.
Is she part of the strike?
I believe so.
She might be. You never know. But congratulations, Sasha. We're rooting for you. You're now in the real world. Welcome to the club.
Hey,
you know how crazy it is? She just graduated college. I remember when she was standing up with Obama on inauguration night.
With that fine mama too.
All right. We're not going to talk about Michelle.
Hey, you cannot deny it. Walter, Chris, you cannot deny that part.
I could deny it. She's like a mom. She's like a good mom. One of those soccer moms. Like, yeah, you're cool.
Yeah, you're cool.
I got nothing to say on air. Moving on.
I want to categorize her as a MILF though.
Oh no, absolutely not. No, she a classy lady.
Jesus Christ!
Wait.
Wait.
You're the one who said that she was
no. I said she was fine. See, fine and MILF are two very different things. All right.
No, okay. I can agree to disagree.
I can agree, but the way you said it was like, oh, she's a fine woman. I was like, okay, MILF. Marcel,
if I want to say some taste. I want to say MILF, but she's fine.
Wait. What I missed?
Marcel said that Michelle Obama was fine, so me and Walter was like, okay. But I was like, she's not a MILF. Marcel was like, no, she's not a MILF. Wait, okay.
There's a difference. I explained to them there's a difference between fine and MILF. There's a clear line there.
You're right.
It's blurred to me.
That's a clear line.
It's blurred to me.
That's a clear line.
Now we're going to move on to the lines of the most valuable media franchise.
Oh,
top 5.
So we're talking like ABC and all that stuff.
No, top 5 most valuable media franchises. So stuff that we see every day. So number 5 is, it's crazy. George Lucas got gypped.
He did.
Star Wars. He sold Lucasfilms to Disney for $4.3 billion. It is worth $60 billion now.
Not to mention like Industrial Light and
$60 billion.
Industrial Light and Sound.
Yeah, Industrial Light and Sound. I know that's making money right there.
But here's the thing: if he hadn't sold it, it wouldn't be worth what it is today.
Hell, it wouldn't even survive.
No, that is a double-edged. It's a double-edged sword. It's still
no.
It wouldn't be worth $60 billion today.
Yes, it would.
I don't think it would.
Yes, it would.
Oh, it would.
You really think Lucas would have started a sequel trilogy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would have.
Yes.
I don't think he would have.
He would have.
Well, Marcel, would you much rather have a George Lucas ran sequel trilogy or a Kathleen Kennedy ran sequel trilogy?
George Lucas all the way.
We don't.
George Lucas.
Case closed. Sticking with the Disney train. Number 4, we have Mickey Mouse and Friends, $80 million. Number 3, we're sticking with Disney again. Winnie the Pooh, $80 billion.
Have y'all seen Blood and Honey?
I didn't even know Winnie the Pooh was even worth $1 billion, let alone $80 billion.
Wait, like I said, Pooh's still around?
Have y'all seen Blood and Honey?
No.
Is that horror Pooh movie?
It is that horror Pooh movie. I don't know. I want to see it. I'm just like, I want to see what other people say about it first before I check it out.
I ain't watching that shit. Number 2, we have Hello Kitty, which I understand that's a huge international.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Hello Kitty.
It's Japanese, like
84 billion
in media.
That
how much?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
84 billion.
That's fair. Hello Kitty is Jesus Christ.
It's a pandemic, and I mean that in a nice way. No, if you go to Tokyo or in like any shop,
I understand. It's huge over there.
Everywhere.
Once I saw Hello Kitty, I was like, yep.
It's Hello Kitty, Mario, and Godzilla. Those are
Look, it's Godzilla.
Godzilla's mostly an American thing, though. It's not really like
it's mostly Japanese.
No, it's mostly an American. Like it's an American fetish. Japanese hate Godzilla,
but they love kaiju movies, though.
They do.
Yeah, you're right.
I will say though, like for what it is worth, you're right. Godzilla.
We love it over here. We love it on the side of the Pacific.
We do, and you're right. It is completely fetishized. It is, but I still like the movies, unironically.
Hey, I'm just glad WB did justice to Godzilla in an American movie.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for that.
Number 1, this is a really undisputed. I didn't think it was, any doubt that this would be number 1. Pokemon, 105 billion.
Yeah,
catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. How many Pokemon are there now?
You said 105 billion. Yeah, that's about right.
How many Pokemon are there now?
Let me see.
Across 12 generations?
I'm still at the 150.
And not to mention we still got like a bunch more after Ash retired from the series.
We ain't even seen all the 150 in the
original
series.
According to Google, there are 1,015 Pokemon.
Oh wow. Damn!
God,
I am lacking right now.
Ash didn't even catch them all, so we failed.
Hey! He did win a cup though. He won the World Cup.
He won 1 cup in his 25 years.
And he finally became a Pokemon champion and did the correct thing and retired.
Yeah, and he saw Butterfree again. So
wait, so Chris, you said that Dragon Ball.
He pulled a Gary Payton. He pulled a Gary Payton.
Wait, so
he said, "I'm gonna get my championship and then leave."
That is
terrible.
Wow. I honestly looking at this whole list. Wow.
The Pokemon? Yeah.
Wow.
So the only ones that's made on Disney is basically Nintendo itself, because that's the only competition.
No. Disney's good, but they're still competing against like NBC Universal and Turner. Time Warner puts up a really good fight against them.
Those are actually
when you got heavy hitters like Lucasfilm, Marvel, and basically damn near almost every sports entertainment industry over there, you got the
they don't have all of them. All they have is ESPN and ABC Sports.
Yeah, but we're talking Time Warner, and they also own like Turner Movie and whatnot.
Yeah, they own TNT, TBS, and all that.
Yeah. So what it comes out to is Disney has more IPs under their belt,
right?
But like Time Warner and Universal have more networks under theirs.
True.
Do they though?
I'm pretty sure they do.
I mean, Disney owns all the ABC networks.
Literally
across the country.
ESPN 1, ESPN 2.
No, I'm talking about ABC. I'm talking about ABC. A regular ABC.
Freeform, aka
Network.
The ABC Digital's 7.1, 7.2. All right. Final thing we're going to talk about today. I want to leave this last because I want to hear y'all.
Oh no!
Y'all reaction to this. All right, I'm gonna read it off. I'm gonna read it off verbatim. This is what happened on the news today. Okay.
Yep.
So the U.S. officials are considering a ban on chocolate milk because it has high sugar content.
I wish.
Ladies and gentlemen,
y'all are actually kidding me, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, this country is going to literal shit if we can't have chocolate milk and guns in schools. I'm just saying.
Hey, yo, Walter about to fuck somebody up.
At least if you're gonna get shot at school, you gotta have a chocolate milk before you go.
That's why you tried to air the bitch out in the first place.
What is life?
I'm just saying.
What is life right now, man? You can't handle a book bag.
You can't have a gun.
You didn't say anything about dark chocolate or
come on, man.
Strawberry milk.
How are kids gonna get their school project to school without a backpack?
Right.
In some states, drinking chocolate milk is a highlight of their school day.
I don't know where. I don't know where you went to school.
All of them is a highlight.
Drinking chocolate milk was not the highlight of my day.
Oh, if you
I didn't like chocolate milk like that when I was younger.
You're just lame. You like chocolate milk?
I couldn't drink it.
Yes, you could. Just because you farted a little bit after it was delicious.
Yeah, but I say,
it was delicious. Lactose, nigga.
Now there are two ways to air that school out: gunfire and lactose intolerance.
Ain't that the same thing?
No.
A
gun after a gun.
If you hear boo, aren't you like fucking ditching?
No, after a gun, you're dead. After a good fart, you'll be out for a good 30 seconds. You come back to life like
a gas chamber of epic proportions.
You stink. You need to clear your colon.
Like tuna fish, chopper smoke, and train fumes.
No, I don't know.
Before lunch.
Train fumes. Don't give me that. And them train fumes at the time before are horrible.
That's fair. I mean, I ain't even lactose intolerant, but like it
hit you like a brick.
It was weird. It was just chocolate milk for some reason, and only sometimes. It didn't make no damn sense. But anyways, I still think it's crazy that we sitting here actually telling kids, "Hey, y'all can't be happy in school."
Chocolate milk.
You can't have a backpack. You can't bring your new JanSport backpack to school. Like, come on.
Not the JanSport.
The JanSport.
Hey, man, look, at this point, they about to have a ban on those Bosco sticks. At this point, because
they've been had a ban on it. They couldn't sneak the show. And as soon as Marcel's favorite first lady went in there, they took it away.
Hey, they take away them Tyson. They take away those Tyson. They take away those Tyson chicken sandwiches, and I'm gonna go off.
They been took them away. They been took them away.
They ass whoopings next. I'm whoop somebody's ass. I'm whoop
I saw what they ate at school the other day, man. That's worse than prison food. All right, y'all. That's been another edition of the KrisCross Corner podcast. Thank you, Christopher Bird, Marcel Smith, and Mr. I want to go to the student government to complain.
I swear to God, I hate you so much.
Walter quits wheat thins. I'm going to laugh about this to the day I die.
Oh my God.
I'm your host, Kris Canty.
Was the thief's name Jameis Winston?
No, I'm your host, Kris Canty. See you next time.
Oh my God.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions.